happy you're here the main street.
You will swim. That's it.
You want a picture here?
シナモンって。うわー。
Three.
揚げパン。ス
Szepej.
ーパーグッビュー。
Nem, aranyos.
今日は一緒に川へ行きます。We catch with mouse.
You can try.
すごい。ああ、嬉しいだろうね。うわあ、嬉しそう。家と。
So good. It's the best view. Hello. Happy you're happy.
ハッピーは。
Luckily you are a dog person, so it wasn't disgusting for you. It's just like a small city on the side of the river Danube, like Budapest. It's like a little bit artistic city, so a lot of artists like painters and writers used to live here.
Ah, not now.
Sometimes now, but you know, in this century we don't have a big like writer or
They already passed
painter.
away.
So it has like a small old city center, cobblestones and everything. So it's nice.
Like the houses and like it's like a small treasure, like city or is it a city?
Yeah. And everything.
And he knows the place.
This
But
place.
I think you can just let him go.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's excited.
I mean, he's crazy. Usually I go for a run with him, like 20k, and afterwards he's not tired at all. He's just like, yeah, okay,
Not tired.
another adventure for us, please.
エネルギッシュ。
What? Yes. What?
And now it's like a work day,
It seems like
so that's why
not
it's
crowded. Yeah. So the holiday totally different from
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
People come here on the weekends to have a
Take a
lunch,
coffee.
take a coffee, a walk. I think it's one of the most expensive places.
Most expensive?
Yeah, here as well. But you know, this city is not only like this. It's bigger with more nature. Because it's pretty close to Budapest.
Yeah. But we don't swim here.
No.
No.
The other place.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
next
because
step.
these are the main streets.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, I don't know.
You can.
This is for dog?
Yeah.
For dog. 自由だね。You don't put the lead usually?
No, like
No,
this place.
not in everything.
Because in Japan, maybe you have to put. Oh,
There is like an unwritten rule. If
Ah.
you met with the dog who is on leash, you need to put
Ah.
on. But if the other dog is also off the leash, you can.
wow.
We don't have any.
Indonesia. Yeah.
Their whole life is about sea and the ocean. And
But it's rare for the European country, no ocean.
not that rare, like Slovakia.
Slovakia.
Czech
Ah,
Republic, in the middle of everything.
Yeah. The neighbor.
What?
The neighbor dressed so much.
I'm scared. Yeah.
I don't know why he wanted to go there. Now I was also scared.
Back,
This place.
yeah, I find out because he came out a lot of times with my mother.
Yeah.
When he came here with my mother, let him to swim in this river. He's just excited about the river, I think.
He loves the river.
Yeah, he loves it.
Wow, this is beautiful.
He wants to swim.
See, this is different from the Donau. Donau river.
Donau.
This is
Donau.
Danube. There is like also boat trips.
You
You can get on a boat in Budapest.
oh really? To here?
Come up to here, yeah. and
Wow.
go back, yeah. And also
Cruising.
like boat parties, which starts at night. You can have party and drink and everything.
Budapest to here?
Yeah, and go
Drink.
back. Yeah.
Then go back?
But his face is totally different. Like
Yeah, totally different from
being at home.
being at home.
You cannot get to the river here, actually. He will swim. That's it.
大丈夫なの
I think your dog is behaving a bit better, right?
Maybe her dog doesn't like that swimming in the river because
Because my dog not good at to swim.
long body. Dachshund is long body and short arm.
Water always wants to hunt the ducks. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
but just following
but the
them.
ducks are way faster. So.
いいね、確かに。It's really beautiful city because this nature and old style building and beautiful. Here the people cannot swim.
No, there
The
is
prohibited.
You can swim right there if you see
Ah,
there is
yeah.
stones, the small beach.
Uh-huh.
But right here, I mean maybe you can, but it's not good.
But the place we will visit is totally different. It's
That,
really beautiful.
that is also Donau River or
Yes,
different.
but it's more beautiful.
And it's gonna be a
My
small
favorite
island.
Ah.
And this is the like, part of a national park.
National
You can
park.
see also the castle, a very famous castle.
ターコイズブルー。すごいいい街。これは確かにブダペストより高いのも納得だわ。わ
Do you want a picture here? If you go there, nem tudom, hogy azt akartátok, vagy sem. Picit arrébb, mert...
あ、German type. The color is different.
The color is, yeah, different. It's nice.
But I surprised yesterday because the homemade pasta. Yeah, we usually don't do it like that. So amazing.
When I come back Japan, I want to.
Yeah. But we need the special cooking tool.
You can do it without that.
Yeah.
You did it without the...
Yeah.
But you made it by spoon?
Yeah.
With spoon and knife.
Harder than
Yes.
using that tool,
It's
maybe.
very hard.
Yeah.
If you use the tools,
Uh-huh.
the hardest part is washing the dishes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Yeah. Church.
I've never seen that.
It's an Orthodox church. Like
Orthodox.
a Serbian church.
Yeah. We saw a lot of these kinds of Orthodox church in Romania, Bulgaria.
Yeah, this is the Eastern type of
Yeah.
Catholicism.
Inside many painting.
Yeah.
There?
I mean,
Not so much.
there, you can enter here. We can enter here if you want. I'm not sure if I.
It's not open.
Yeah, there is a small door.
Do you want?
ランプか。井戸がある。Yeah.
These chairs don't look very comfy.
Yeah. So, and I woke up in the middle of the night and oh my god, I hope that water is okay because it was very loud. I said, oh my god, I hope water is okay, and I checked him and he was like sleeping like a baby.
食べてみて。シナモンだって。シナモンとココアかな。
Hello. And one cappuccino. Okay. My bag.
Maybe it wasn't a clever idea to clean the car, yes.
Yeah.
これは嬉しいね。
Or I go there alone, okay? Or do you need to go?
とてもいい公園に来ました。キャンプサイトが、あ、見てすごい。格好がえぐい。見た目がおもろ。見えてまいりました。おお。あ。
To go to the top and go there downstairs. Because that's yeah.
ここじゃないんだ。
Usually you can walk even 500 meters more this way because the water is down. But right now it's still flooding.
うわー。わー、very beautiful.
There is a castle on the top of the mountain.
Famous castle.
Yeah.
We can access the castle or just watching.
We can, if we go to the out of the island, there is a route to the castle. Yeah. So yeah, this is one of the best view of Hungary. There is a corner in the Donau right here between mountains.
Yeah, very good view.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go this way and it's here it's okay. Cold for you?
Yeah, very comfort, a little bit cold. 流れが速い割と。おう。
I really like this part.
うわー。Beautiful.
You can just walk in it.
You should try, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 2, 3.
It's good.
It's good.
Not so cold.
Yeah.
They love sauna. Did you know that in Japan the sauna culture is very big?
Really?
Yeah. Recently.
yeah. 一回深呼吸して。
It's fine.
You
Okay,
sure?
We can go up there
Oh,
to visit that castle.
To castle.
I don't know how far it is because you have to go like that way again and come back. But we can check on the map.
いやいや。
We can check.
OK あそこの奥にあるのがスロバキアになってます。
あの山の奥。
あの山の
はハンガリーだけど、あの山の奥が
スロバキア。
鳥肌が。
Legyen az, én azt megnézem, vasárnap bent leszek, és akkor beszélünk utána.
Lágos.
Amúgy van-e bármi panasz az én
Lágos.
versenyen? Sem. Jaj, de
Lángos.
jó.
結構上がってきたね。山道。めっちゃ綺麗。めっちゃ綺麗じゃない？ Wow,
It's not bad.
amazing. It's super good view.
I'm also
Wow.
impressed. I
Yeah.
haven't remembered that it's so nice.
So nice. すごいじゃん、これは。
Forgot my sunglasses. I can't.
Now it's important.
Yeah. That's why it's on your head.
Yeah, I should put last time.
I don't remember. Like years ago.
Years ago.
You knew you were like a child, right?
When I was in the castle, yeah, I was like 10 or 12 years old. But sometimes if I have more time,
Uh-huh.
I go out from the city by bike, but not coming in, but with the bike come up to the castle.
It's also a good view there.
Yeah. Just below the castle, like 2 corners away.
Uh-huh.
I stop
Ah,
there, and there is a nice vista
View.
point also from there.
oh.
What I think is his castle.
Yeah, King in the castle.
But we can go to the
Yeah, we can go up.
upstairs. Yeah.
Maybe we can go this way, or when we go back there we're upstairs.
Mm.
Walter, mit csinálsz? Yeah, now we do it in the other way around.
Yeah, we cannot go upside.
I think we can somehow.
We can go.
So you see the stones on the downside?
Mm-hmm.
These are the old ones, but this one is made with cement. So you can see the lines, the horizontal lines in it.
Ah,
It is made in a modern area, but made like it's an old castle.
or yeah.
Okay. For example,
This is also
you
yeah,
can see which is the old one and
yes,
the
yes,
renovated one.
the border.
Yeah. Up here,
Do you go come on?
I realize.
Yeah.
You mean the old style
Yes.
Hungarian hunter?
Wild pig.
Yeah. How about what's the animal of the deers?
Deer.
Deers.
And it's
Very big. Size. Very real. Yeah.
Yes, so
Yes.
the whole animal, that's also. And sometimes it's on the floor or in the chair.
Ah, すごいね。この景色。
I was looking for this.
Ah,
Don't see the
baby,
stairs because of
Are
water.
you okay?
Yeah,
big baby.
I mean, I find it better for Walter because he's afraid of this stairs. Let's go.
Very cute.